Hello? It's you. We can't hear you, baby. I can't hear you.
She can't hear me. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now. What's your name? Is Sabrina?
Yes.
Sabrina, where you calling us from?
New York,
New York?
upstate New York.
Upstate New York. How old are you?
I am 49. I just turned 49 June 20th.
Okay, 49 in the building. What's your
Yeah.
job for a living?
Excuse me?
What's your job, honey?
I'm a daycare provider for 20 years.
Daycare provider. You have any children?
Yes, I have 5 children. They're all grown. My baby is 25.
Okay, what are all the ages?
25, 26, 28, 29, and 30.
Are they all by the same man?
No.
How many men?
Um, 3.
Three.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you ever been married?
Yeah, I was married. I just got a divorce 7 years ago.
Okay, 7 years ago. Sabrina, what's your zodiac sign?
Gemini.
Gemini. So this is Sabrina, New York, upstate, a daycare provider, Gemini, 5 kids, was married once.
Yeah, for let's see, 26 years.
Okay, married for 26 years, divorced though now. Why did I get divorced after 26 years?
Oh, caught my husband cheating.
How'd you catch him?
I caught him. Actually, it wasn't good. It was with my sister.
Are you with your sister?
Yes, after I moved her up here to help her out, and I was working the night shift. I was a nurse then, and he was a Jamaican. So yeah,
Did you beat your sister up?
no, I wanted to, but I was on my way to church and I knew he was doing something, but yeah, I found out. I moved her in here. I was working the night shift and yeah.
So what happened with that? What happened with you and your sister?
Um Actually I was going to church that morning and I got a text from her and she that actually she just texted me and told me that yeah, she told me that. And yeah, I was upset with her.
Where are you
But
guys at now in your relationship?
well, she tries to talk to me because my other sister, me and my sister, we share the same mom and dad, but my sister that passed away, um, she she was sending a text to me that morning and she was trying to tell me that she had to tell me that she still loved me. And she sent the text through me that I should know that she's in love with um my husband or whatever the fact was, that she was just trying to tell me that she still cares about me or whatever. But I never talked to her. I never talked to her, but she wanted to talk to me. But that was the text that I was getting from her. But she was wanting to move in with my husband, and my husband was telling, at that time I had put him out because he had texted me. He texted her, but the text came to me. The text said something about where is he? Because at that time my sister was married to her husband, but he was sending a text to her saying that is he still asleep. But the text came to me and I came outside to ask him who was he texting, and he was like, I didn't text you. I said, yes you did, because I was in my office. And when I came outside, he said he was talking about the little boy that I was taking care of. Is it your bedtime? But he didn't realize that the text came to me. And when I went to get his phone, he took the phone and he smashed it on the ground because there was more text he was texting me, but that text came to me. And come to find out, he was talking about her husband. So that's how I found out. But I knew I knew something was going on because before that happened, a week before that, there were some pills that came to my house, and my best friend was telling me that, you're his wife, so you can check the mail that came in. So there was some blue pills that came, and she told me to open the mail. So when I opened the mail, there was some pills that came, and she said check them, those pills. She said check them and open them and see if are there blue pills. And I said I'm not going to check his mail because that's illegal to check his pills. So when I opened the bag, I opened up the pills, because first I shook them, and she said check and see if those pills are blue. So I opened the bag, and sure enough, there were blue pills. I didn't know what blue pills were. They were Viagra pills. So I knew there was something going on in my marriage between me and my husband. But it's my sister is like a what do you call it, nympho? Like those people like that. So she does have an illness, but that's what it was. It was that he was sleeping with my sister. But anyways.
So you got a divorce from him. So I just want to be clear. So are you and your sister, did you forgive her? Y'all spent Thanksgiving together? Like, what is the current relationship with your sister?
He's with her. He's with her now.
They ended up together?
Yeah. But the thing about it was everybody in my town knew that he was with her. I didn't know, because how I run my business used to be 24/7. Right now it's not 24/7. I used to work 7 days a week. I have assistants, I have workers. My husband was a Jamaican, so I helped my husband get up on his feet. First, when I met him, he was like a farm worker. So I helped him get up on his feet. My sister was in South Carolina, because I initially came from South Carolina. I was born in New York. I was born here. So when I came here from New York, when I was born here, I was here. My mom left me when I was 5 years old. I moved to South Carolina. I moved to Florida, but I came back here at 25. So when I moved here, my mom was still in South Carolina. So by me being in South Carolina at 25, come back at 25, my brothers and sisters were still in South Carolina. My mom was in South Carolina. My mom got sick. I moved my mom back up here. But before I moved my mom to New York, my sister was back we're only like 2 years apart. My sister was in South Carolina, and she was doing bad. She was on drugs. So my mom asked me, she said, Sabrina, can you move your sister to New York, because she's doing bad. She's on drugs. So I moved my sister here to help her out. I was working the night shift. So when I moved my sister back here and I was working the night shift, my mom was worried about her. So while I was working the night shift, it was my husband here and my sister here. That's where all that stuff happened, when I moved my sister here to help my mom, to let my mom stop worrying about my sister. That's where the relationship started at, with my sister and my husband. So helping her out. But I remember as us being young, when I was in South Carolina, she would always try to take my boyfriend as a young.
Well, I'm gonna ask this question clear. So your ex-husband, do you have any kids together, you and your ex-husband?
No, none of my kids were his.
Okay. So what is the current 2023, your dynamic with your sister and your ex-husband? Did you forgive them and y'all all spend holidays together? What is the current state? I'm just asking.
No, we don't. No, we don't even. If I see her, I'll say hi or whatever, but we don't. She want to be close to me, but I won't be close to her.
That has to be crazy. I'm so sorry you went through all that.
Yeah. Even now, like to this day, she'll send me texts, hi sissy or whatever, and I don't, I'll say hi to her, whatever, but we're not.
Okay, well, let's keep going. So Sabrina, New York, Gemini 49, runs a dishes daycare provider. She was once married. What kind of man are you looking for now, honey?
Someone that's loyal, nice, kind, understanding, trusting, like myself.
Okay. What's some deal breakers?
Um, cheating. Yeah, dishonest. Yeah.
Okay.
It's
Because
hard for it is very hard for me to trust, but I know that I can't. It's very hard for me now because I've really, really trusted him. He was a to me, he was a good man. He was a good provider. Even with the 5 kids that I raised, he helped raise those kids because they were when I met him, they were young. My kids, all 5 of my kids, they were very young kids.
respectfully, so that was a horrible situation. Do you think you are healed from it?
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
yeah.
The new guy, does he have to look a certain way?
No,
No. Does he have to make a certain amount of money?
no,
Okay.
no. To me, it's like I feel like if I'm bringing steak, lobster, shrimp to the table, I don't want him bringing crumbs. Like, I feel like he could. I feel like the new man would, um, how you say it, just be well rounded.
Be well rounded. Okay. Let's do the Kendra Cam.
Oh, I have a big pajamas, so I don't know if you can. Did you see me?
We can see you. I can see
Okay,
your legs.
yeah.
Okay.
I'm in my
Sabrina,
office.
Sabrina, when was your last relationship? Was it your ex? Was it your marriage?
Yes.
All right. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
I tried a relationship like 6, like 6 years ago.
So you haven't had sex in 6 years,
Yeah,
and when
six
you got
years.
and you got divorced 7 years ago.
Yeah, I tried. Actually, my sister took me out, and yeah, I tried. And what's so weird about it? It was crazy because it was right after my husband where I like kind of cried, and it was actually worse because I tried a relationship where like I and my best friend told me, she's a minister. She was like, I probably shouldn't have did that because I kind of told this guy about what my husband did and thinking that what my husband did, he would not hurt me like my husband did. And actually, I put up with way worse things with this man that I would never put up with my husband.
Real
And it
quick,
was
is it the same sister that you? Because you said something like your sister took you went out with your sister. Was it the same one that was sleeping with your husband?
so I tried okay,
No, no. Wait, Sabrina, hold on. Answer this question clearly.
okay.
You said at the beginning of that story that your sister, you went out with your sister. We want to know, was that the same sister that was sleeping with your husband?
No, so that was okay, 7 years ago. Me and my husband wasn't together. We were done. And
Because
I
I
got
think
in
you
a
guys are done,
relationship.
and
I
you guys are done because he slept with your sister, right?
Right.
Okay.
And you asked me, did I was I in another relationship,
Yes.
right? So I
Right.
got in another relationship with somebody else, right? I'm
Mhm.
telling you about another relationship that I tried after my husband.
I understand that, but in the beginning of that story, you mentioned your sister again. So I'm gonna let it go. But you
Oh no,
mentioned
this is another sister. No.
that's all I was asking. Was it a different sister?
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's a different sister.
Okay.
No,
All right.
because
So
me and
with
my
that guy, that relationship didn't last that long because he wasn't a good guy either.
right. And
Okay.
what I'm saying, it was worse. Where I'm like, I tried it, and I'm like,
Well, I don't know if anything's worse than sleeping with your sister and then leaving you to be with your sister. I don't. There's worse than that.
no, that was worse. No, what I did was because I didn't want because I've been in that relationship and that marriages. I've been in that marriage for so long. I get in another relationship and it's like I didn't want to be alone again. So what I did was took a lot to not be alone again. And my sister was telling me, my other sister was telling me, this is a sister that is not by my father. I mean, not by my mother. This sister was telling me, wow, you didn't even take that from your husband, but you took more of hurt from this man that you didn't even take from that. You understand what I'm saying?
I do. I got
So it was weird of not being alone where you didn't even tolerate that. You know what I'm saying? Because with this one thing that your husband did, this all these things in this 6 years you took, and you didn't even take that from him. It was crazy.
Okay.
Now I'm back to finding myself. It's just, yeah.
It's a lot. Did you go to therapy to kind of unpackage all this?
Yeah.
Okay. So Sabrina, why would a guy be lucky to be with you, honey?
Why would a guy be what?
Lucky to be with you.
Because I'm caring, I'm trusting, I'm loyal.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is this, Sabrina? Do you want him to be in New York?
Do I want to what?
Do you want him to be in New York?
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Okay. You're 49. What's the age range you would date?
50 to like 55,
Okay.
56. Yeah.
56. How can the guy reach out to you, baby?
Is it Brina Camp? Brina Camp?
Bria Camp?
Brina Camp?
Brina Camp.
Yeah.
Brina Camp. All right. Well, Brina Camp, how do you spell it? Because your name is Sabrina.
Is it Brina Camp at Yahoo or no?
Are you giving us your email address?
No, it's Brina Camp. It's Brina Camp. BRINA.
What is this on? Brina Camp where? Instagram, Facebook?
Huh? It's Brina Camp at
You're
yahoo.com.
giving, so you want to give out your email address?
Yeah.
You don't have an Instagram or a Facebook?
I have both. Is it Sabrina Camp?
Girlfriend, you don't know your own Facebook or Instagram
No,
name?
I have a lot. No, I have a lot of them. That's why I'm asking her.
Well, I'm asking you directly. You don't know your own Facebook or Instagram?
I have Instagram, don't I? It's Sabrina Camp at yahoo.com, right?
That's an email address, honey. Now I'm asking you, do you have, if you want to give out your email address, that's fine. But the question is, do you have Facebook or Instagram? Do you have those things? Do you not know?
It's Brina. What is it?
Sabrina.
Yeah.
How come you don't know your own Facebook name?
Because I have an assistant that sets my stuff up. That's what I'm saying.
What? So you don't check? Sabrina, that's fine. What's your email? Give your email. Give your email.
Brina Camp
at yahoo.com.
Yes.
Okay. All right. That's how the guy will reach out to you. Okay, baby girl.
Okay.
All right. Bye, baby. Good job.